Now, I don't usually do this. I never really like listen to, holiday themed albums. I've thought about doing it for like Halloween, like listening to a spooky album or like a scary album. But I haven't really ever just followed through on that. But we're doing it today because it's Christmas. 'Tis the season to react to some Stevie Wonder. Today I'm reacting to Someday at Christmas, which came out in 1967. This is before like Songs in the Key of Life Stevie and like his kind of iconic run in the 70s, so I've heard a couple like late 60s albums from Stevie. This is definitely before his super funky sound. It's a little bit more like Motown soul, I would call it, so I'm guessing that's what we're gonna be getting more so on this album, obviously with more Christmas inspired lyrics and instrumentation as well. Go join the Patreon if you want to see this reaction uncut. There's a link in the description down below, and we're gonna hop into the first track, which is Someday at Christmas, the title track. We got some hard panned bells. Oh, I feel like I've heard this.
December, our hearts will see a world where
wait, so are these all gonna be covers or are these all original?
someday all our dreams will come to be. Someday in a world where men are free.
This is an original, right? I think it is. But it's one of those songs I feel like I've heard a bunch.
Someday all our dreams will come to be. Someday in a world where men are free. Maybe not in time for you and me, but someday at Christmas time. Someday at Christmas.
This slow progression, the constant key changes, is very Stevie. I mean, of course, because it's Stevie, but it's cool to see he's not like sacrificing his sound, Hey, it was good. I feel like, yeah, that melody, it's a very classic melody. It feels like very classic Stevie too, with the key changes, the chord progression, the subtle growth to the entire track. I do wish it was a little bit longer. It felt like it ended a bit abruptly, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of exactly what I expected here. There's nothing too shocking about it. I guess the lyrics here are kind of interesting about, using Christmas as like a time for hopefulness and being hopeful about peace at some point, Someday at Christmas we'll see a land with no hungry children, no empty hand. So it feels like it falls in line with a lot of soul music at the time. A lot of the messaging in that music at this time. Okay, next track is Silver Bells, which is gonna be a cover, right?
City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling. Silver bells.
See, like, I don't.
It's Christmas time.
It's gonna be difficult. I don't know what to say about these songs, these like classic Christmas songs.
As the shoppers rush home with their treasures. Hear the
strings are great.
See the Christmas day. Silver bells.
It's like, I don't know what to say. This, maybe, I don't know. I was like debating doing this video because I was like, what is there really to say about Christmas music? Like, even though it's Stevie doing it, even though he's the GOAT, what is there to dig into, I don't know, but we'll keep going. Hopefully there's things that pop up. Hopefully there's things that pique my interest a little bit, but it's like, yeah, it's a classic. Sure. I've heard it a million times. The string arrangements were nice on that one. And of course the vocals are good, but we'll keep going. We'll keep going. I'll try not to be too much of a Scrooge in this video, but Ave Maria is next. This is beautiful. I feel like Stevie's Latin is a bit rough, to be honest. It sounds a bit like he just, I don't know, I'm not fully buying it, but not like I'm an expert in Latin, but, you know, it just feels a bit off. There's the harmonica. Let's go. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know. It's good. Beautiful instrumentation, man. I felt like Stevie's Latin just wasn't fully clicking for me. It just sounded a bit forced. I don't know. This is gonna be such a difficult video. It's gonna really challenge me as someone that talks about music, because it's like Christmas music, it's often just something that's like in the background. It's not something you usually like pay much attention to. You're not sitting there trying to dissect it and, you know, dive into the layers and the production and the lyrics and everything. So yeah, this is, I'm still kind of just figuring out how I'm gonna do this. Let's keep going. The Little Drummer Boy is next. Okay. Is this the it's like that one movie intro. What's the production company? Universal? Whoa. This is kind of like dark in a way. This is weird. I don't know why, but this reminds me of like Moonrise Kingdom, the Wes Anderson movie. I feel like there's a lot of like marching band music in that film.
I have no gift to bring.
Ooh. It was good, he put some stank on that. I like that. Nice swing to that vocal melody. Cool. Not much to say about it, to be honest. It was fine. Let's keep going.
One little Christmas tree was standing alone, waiting for someone to come by.
Wait, is this original by him? I really am like, you know, it's fine hearing the classics in here, but I really want to hear some originals, because I just think like it'd be cool to see his songwriting, you know, in this context. Okay, it's an original Stevie Wonder song. Okay.
Oh please, Mr. Father Tree, the tallest of all, I'm so afraid and so alone. Light up someone's home, 'cause one little Christmas tree can light up a home.
See, like, this is just like a normal Stevie song, just with Christmas themed lyrics, you know?
Then in the heavens came a voice from afar, a voice that was heard throughout the world, so those who are lost may find their way. One little Christmas tree can light up the world. One little Christmas tree.
Like, I'm sorry, I think the two original Stevie tracks here are leaps and bounds better than the classics, you know? Maybe I'm just a Stevie glazer, but the day that love began. Is this another original?
Once upon a Christmas Eve, a shepherd who believed.
Okay, it's another original. Cool.
Could come to any man, and so he walked the lonely sand to find the place his heart was dreaming of, the day that love began.
Yeah, these are just so much better. It's not even close. And there's like, I feel like there's actual storytelling here.
His lamb just ran
It's
away.
like way more interesting
And
lyrically.
teardrops filled his empty hand. The moment that you cried.
Well, key change, of course.
Once upon a Christmas Eve could come to an any man.
Oh,
Found the
oh my
place
God.
his heart was dreaming of. The day that
Like, come on.
began.
That has like the maximalist and like very expressive and over the top feel, that theatrical feel that a lot of like soul music of this time has. Yeah, I feel like the emotion with that compared to like these classic ones like Silver Bells and The Little Drummer Boy and that kind of thing, it's just a lot more emotionally impactful, I feel like. And it really lends itself to his vocals because he's the one writing it. Of course, he knows how to write vocal melodies that complement his voice better, and I feel like that track is a great example of that. Like that last chorus there, some of the notes that he was hitting, and just the again the expressiveness in his voice, that was unreal. And it just feels like more intriguing storytelling here too. Yeah, not to like completely dunk on the classics, but like maybe it's just because I've heard them like 5 million times, and I think that's probably the case with most Christmas music, is it's just been drilled into our brains like the same like 20 songs over and over and over again, to a point where we don't really appreciate the craft behind them. But I also do feel like I just am finding these original songs to be a bit more interesting, in my opinion. So let's keep going. The next track is The Christmas Song.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Everybody knows.
Oh my, this is smooth though.
And some mistletoe.
I think this is one of my more like I prefer this classic to something like The Little Drummer Boy or Silver Bells.
All aglow will find
The melody is more interesting to me. The writing is.
They know that Santa's on his way. Many times, many ways. Merry Christmas to you.
This one's got a bit more of a jazzy feel to it. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, beautiful. I feel like that harmonica solo was a lot better than, was it on The Little Drummer Boy? Was that the other one? I think it was. Or it might have been Ave Maria. I can't remember. Yeah, harmonica solo was great. Kind of, I guess this track inherently, like the original, has a bit more of a sultry feel to it. Maybe not sultry, but it's definitely smoother, you know? It's got some swag to it, you know? So yeah, I think that's my favorite of the original tracks here so far. Or not the original, like the classics, you know? We'll keep going. Next track is Bedtime for Toys. Don't recognize that title.
Close your eyes, Betty by Tin Soldier. Don't be bad little cotton dolly, 'cause he knows it's past bedtime.
This is kind of a cute
for toys.
song idea. I don't know.
You know, every Christmas,
Ooh.
Santa Claus goes all over the world.
Tell us,
with his
Stevie. Tell us a
reindeer,
story.
his sled, in a big bag of toys. Bless the child who has no tin soldier.
Obviously, this could like appeal to the kids in the sense that they are just sad that they're not getting toys, but also like a deeper kind of socioeconomic kind of take on the world, you know? People not being able to provide gifts for their children, you know?
The beauty one child finds in one
That's beautiful. Dude, I don't know why. That almost just made me cry. What the fuck? I did not expect to get, like, emotional in this album right now, or in this reaction, but what a beautiful but heartbreaking sentiment of a track here. Hold that ragdoll to your heart. Nothing can destroy the beauty one shall find in one small toy. That's beautiful. Yeah, it's just like these originals just they're pulling and they're getting to the heart of something a bit more emotional, a bit more deep, you know, and something that actually like feels like something where again, maybe it's just because I've heard them too many times, but the classics, it feels like there's a level of artifice to it where it's like just using Christmas language to broadly poke and prod at either people's memories with Christmas, their nostalgia for it, or just general Christmas imagery to create something that's easily playable in the background during the holidays. But I feel like the originals here are, again, trying to get at something a little bit more, trying to actually say something. Christmas Time is next.
It's Christmas time, and its magic is here.
Ooh, a string.
Feels the Christmassy air.
The sliding strings, that's sick.
The church bell chimes, and there's joy everywhere. Stays the weary and wild.
Ooh, good chord progression.
Christmas. Your heart every day of the year.
Okay. I think that's my least favorite of his original songs. It's pretty. It's, you know, just kind of finding the beauty in Christmas. Kind of feels like a fitting response to the last track in a way, where like Bedtime for Toys was kind of that. Part of it is like that, the I guess heartbreak of not being able to provide for maybe your children from like a parent's perspective, and then this feels like kind of the opposite of that, of being able to do that and seeing the, you know, their eyes light up, which is, you know, just beautiful, man. It's sweet. It's so sweet. Next track is Twinkle Twinkle Little Me. Okay. Ooh, that bass.
I have a lovely light.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is like a classic, like, I mean, it's a classic Stevie Love track.
Twinkle, twinkle, little me. I left the Milky Way.
That harp.
That friendly little star. Hi, kids. Look out your window. You see that little star way up there? The one that's all alone? Well, that's me. Just to light up your Christmas tree. And I hope to light up your heart.
This is interesting. Stevie's like taking the perspective of like
Twinkle, twinkle,
some almighty being
little me.
talking down to the kids. Well, I guess he's
I have a
Santa, maybe, or some version of Santa. I don't know. I love how this is so hilarious. How like I'm trying to think about this like deeply, you know, because like nobody does this when they're listening to Christmas music.
always shine for you.
Okay. Kind of a more, I don't want to say like sensual, because that kind of makes it feel weird in my head when he's talking to kids, but I guess like the first verse, chorus 2, it feels like it's like talking to like a lover, you know, very lovesick lyrics, and then he ends up talking to the kids here, so I'm like, maybe it's kind of weird to be thinking about it in that context. I don't know. Stevie kind of painting, again, like I said, painting himself as like this, the star on the tree, this kind of not almighty, but like this bright figure, you know, whether that be some sort of god or Santa or something, I don't know. But okay, Cool. Let's keep going. Next track is A Warm Little Home on a Hill.
There's a warm little home on a hill. You can almost hear love in the air. There's two people who never will part.
See, I don't know. It's these types of Christmas songs that just don't do anything for me, where it's like just painting vague imagery of the time, just using like vague kind of language, and it's trying to like just paint a very broad picture of what Christmas is, but it's just too non-specific and too general to really hit at the heart of anything.
For our warm little home on a hill.
Yeah, I don't care for it. That feels like the weakest Stevie original so far. Last track is What Christmas Means to Me. Ooh, even just by the first like half a second of that, I feel like this sounds familiar. Oh yeah, okay. I've definitely heard this, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Candles
okay.
burning low. Lots of mistletoe everywhere we go.
Right, it's okay, it's not a class, or it is a classic, it's not Stevie's original, okay.
Right outside my door. All these things and more. Oh, oh, that's what Christmas means to me, my love. Oh yeah, I feel like running wild. As anxious as a little child, greet you 'neath the mistletoe. Oh, in such happiness.
This
in the
bass is going off.
Oh, that's what Christmas means to me, my love. Oh, baby, baby.
Okay. There you go. That's the last track. That is Someday at Christmas by Stevie Wonder. It was fine, It's like, this is so hard to talk about because it like comes across as so insufferable to be like, oh yeah, this Christmas music sucks, man. This is like, there's nothing that interesting about this, or like just being overly judgmental of it. And of course, this is not how I would be in any other circumstance, just hearing Christmas music on in the background. I'm not like, oh yeah, there's no meaning to this. This is all just artifice. It's all fake. But it's different sitting down and trying to like critically think about it than how I would be, thinking about it when it's just on in the background. I don't know. This was a strange experience for me. It was good at times. Like, I feel like the original Stevie tracks here are definitely stronger in my opinion, and maybe just serve better as material to react to for a video like this, because of course it's stuff that I haven't heard before. It makes for a more interesting first reaction, and there's kind of more to dig into, as opposed to the other songs that I've heard, like millions of times. I don't know. This is getting me to think about Christmas music in like a different way, I guess, in a deeper way, in the sense of like what good Christmas music actually is, because it's something I've never thought about. It's always just something I've thought about as like, we don't really think of that as like real music, I don't know. Part of me still feels that way because a lot of it is very baked in, like, again, generalizations, just painting general imagery of the season. A lot of it feels very like commercial and capitalistic, I guess is the one way to put it, because it's just, it's trying to, capitalize off of this, our nostalgia for this time, or our emotional connection to this time. But I do feel like there's tracks here that are trying to get to the heart of something, a little bit deeper, whether it be like an actual human to human connection. Love at Christmas, finding, that one track, the Toys one, Bedtime for Toys, being like kind of a heartbreaking track about not being able to provide that for somebody or for your children, So I feel like there are definitely interesting ideas here at points, but if I had to judge it critically as, an album, I think it just overall is a little bit too general at points. Hopefully you guys are having a good Christmas season. Hopefully you're able to spend it with family, and I think I'll be posting this on Christmas Day. So Merry Christmas to everybody if you celebrate. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.